With a 13-year-old game like GTA Online, you might have nothing to do and get extremely bored. So let me help you by going over the 11 things to do when you're bored in GTA Online. The first thing is to try and make nice cars. Recently, I've made a bunch of videos about cars. The fastest cars, the best under $1 million, but the main one I want to focus on is the best looking cars. Because for this video, I had to buy a bunch of cars and mod them up to make them look good, because obviously the video's about the best looking cars, right? And I also had a chance to improve some cars that I already had, like the Cypher, which went from this to this. But of course, this could be a bit mundane because you don't really do much yourself. So the next thing you could do is max out all of your stats. So recently I passed level 300 and I still somehow haven't maxed out all my stats, even though I have made a video quite a while ago on how to do it. So let me give you the TLDR on how to max out all of your stats, because with each of them there's a fun way to do it and an effective way to do it. So I'm gonna go over both real quick for you guys. The fun way to max out your stamina is by just doing tricks on a BMX. So riding around at full speed, jumping, grinding on stuff, doing whatever you want. The effective way is to swim in circles by like putting something on your keyboard and holding down like A and shift or something. But just finding a way to swim around in circles like this. The fun way to max out your strength is to play golf, while the effective way is to start a mission like peer pressure and just beat everybody up. For shooting, there's only one way to do it, and that's to go to the shooting range in ammunition or in your bunker. I would recommend the bunker because you get extra rewards. To upgrade your stealth, I guess the fun way is just to beat people up while like stealth walking, while the effective way is to do this airport gate trick where you like crouch or sneak and walk into this spot in the gate. The fun way to max out your flying is to fly through the city and go around buildings and under bridges and just do all sorts of tricks. The effective way is to do flight school missions because you get rewards for doing these missions, I think. Do you get rewards? For driving, the fun way is to drive around on a motorcycle and do tricks. The effective way is to do stunt jumps around the map. You could also max out your lung capacity and your mental state, but they aren't as important as the other ones, so we're gonna ignore them for now and move on to the third point, playing FiveM. This one's super specific because you have to be a PC player, specifically on the Legacy edition. Using FiveM is the perfect way to cure boredom because you could find like 1,000 different servers which have completely different themes. I mean, personally, I don't play FiveM because I find the UI confusing as hell. But I mean, if you look at Twitch and go to the GTA 5 section, all of these streams are just FiveM role playing. I mean, some of them are modded single player as well, which is the next thing you could do to cure boredom. So downloading a mod from the top link in the description to use in single player is amazing because there are so many different types of mods. And no, this isn't an ad. You have visual mods like natural vision. You have weapon mods which can change stuff like the sound of guns. You have realism mods like the fuel script, and you have the most random stuff like chaos mod, which I might start streaming. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because honestly, chaos mod is super fun to play. Okay, from here on out, we're just gonna speed through the rest of the points because most of them are pretty self-explanatory. Starting with the fifth thing you could do to cure your boredom, upgrading your arsenal. There are 6 different types of ammos that you can get on Mark II weapons, which are unlocked through bunker research. So try to mix and match them with certain guns, and you could do a bunch of PvE missions to try them out. Or you could do number 6 on our list, which is to challenge yourself while you have 5 stars. So, you know, while you have 5 stars, you could either test out these weapons or give yourself some sort of challenge, like using a certain type of weapon, like a pistol or melee weapons. And to add to this, you could also try to lose the 5 stars with some sort of weird vehicle, like a Fagio or a bicycle or on foot. But if you're good at the game, this wouldn't be too hard for you. But you know, being good at GTA is probably one of the reasons for your boredom, because you know, you have everything, so you have nothing to aim for. So starting a rags to riches account is another brilliant way to cure your boredom, because you know, Rockstar does let you have multiple characters on the same account. So starting from the beginning, seeing how it is being a level 1 player in 2025 is quite a weird experience. Number 8 is doing missions that you don't normally do. I mean, for me, I hardly do stuff like open wheel races or street races or anything like that, because normally I do stuff like death matches or anything related to PvP or PvE. So focusing on a different section of the game is something that you can do. You know, in my example, I went from fighting type of missions to driving type of missions, and it was quite fun to do. Obviously, don't do this all the time, otherwise it's gonna get boring as well. So you know, do this once in a while, and trust me, it's gonna be worth your time. Or you could try do the same missions that you do, just in a different way. The best example I could think of for this one is doing heists in a different approach. So you know how normally in the Cayo Perico heist we use the long fin and do the same route to the hangar then to the compound? Well, what if you did a halo drop using the Alkonost? or you try to con your way in with the guard uniforms and the truck. You know, trying the same mission in a different way is such a breath of fresh air, because, you know, I've seen so many people complaining that Cayo Perico is a boring heist because they've only done it the same way. So I mean, of course it's going to be boring. Number 10 is doing your daily objectives. So these are the little tasks in the interaction menu here, which honestly don't give you a crazy reward, but do give you a chance to do new things and step out of your comfort zone, even if you probably will never do these again. The final thing is to clear your map. You know, all of these letters here for contact missions are here for a reason. You know, start them up, try run them, and do be careful because some of them require 4 people, like the Lamar lowrider missions, so be careful of that. Anyways, the list is over. Subscribe. Bye bye.